So friends, we are going to hear about the TET 2014 teachers who were to the court order and how it's all started, from the media to the oppositions, all claiming that it was a whole recruitment scam and the scam was to be investigated, and so a case was filed in the court, and we will listen to the news which came out and you decide what was the news.
সহকর্মী সুমন মহাপাত্র এই মুহূর্তে অংশ করেছেন টেলিফোনে। সুমন, এই সংক্রান্ত কি আপডেট পাওয়া যাচ্ছে?
সবচেয়ে বড় খবর বলা চলে, কারণ
25th May is the date, probably it is, that was given by the CBI to submit all the relevant documents so that CBI will be able to find out who are the corrupt people and who got their job by means of corruptions.
তাদের প্রত্যেকের নাম সহ নথি তলব করলো সিবিআই। প্রাথমিক শিক্ষা পর্ষদকে এই চিঠি করেছেন সিবিআই এর পদস্থ আধিকারী এবং বলা হয়েছে প্রত্যেকটা ডিপিএসসি অর্থাৎ জেলা প্রাথমিক শিক্ষা সংসদ তারা আজ থেকে 25শে মের মধ্যে 22 দিন গিয়ে তাদের এই নথি জমা করে আসবে। এর অর্থ হচ্ছে যারা আনএলিজিবল ক্যান্ডিডেট, যারা অযোগ্য ক্যান্ডিডেট চাকরি পেয়েছেন, সিবিআই কিন্তু তাদের ভবিষ্যতে ইন্টারোগেট করবে এবং তার জন্যই তাদের তথ্য কালেক্ট করছে সিবিআই। এখান থেকে পরিষ্কার হয়ে যাবে যে 2014 প্রাইমারি টেটে ঠিক কত বড় দুর্নীতি হয়েছে। তার কারণ এসএসসিতে সিবিআই সক্রিয় হলেও প্রাইমারিতে এতদিন খুব একটা বেশি সক্রিয় ছিল না। এবার প্রাইমারি থেকে 2014 নিয়ে সক্রিয় হলো সিবিআই, যার অর্থ ভবিষ্যতে আরো রহস্যের পর্দা কিন্তু উন্মোচন হবে। শুভজিৎ,
Here it is been told that CBI will collect all the relevant documents from the recruitment agency and will find all the invalid candidates for the job and will interrogate them. So that means there is a CBI report which is yet to come, and the investigation by the CBI in the recruitment is still going on. We do not know what CBI has done or what investigation is carried out and who are the people who got this job by means of corruption. But we definitely had submitted all the relevant document, whatever has been asked by the agency or has been asked by the board. Now let us see the news further.
তো বলতে পারবো না। আর
2014 টেটের ইন্টারভিউ বোর্ডের সদস্য নিত্যানন্দ পালের কাছে
না, কোনো অ্যাপটিটিউড টেস্ট হয়নি।
কেন
তা তো বলতে পারবো না। আর সেই ধরনের কোনো ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচারও ছিল না।
So he is one of the claiming on a TV channel that there was no proper interview and there was no proper arrangement to conduct aptitude test or proper interview. According to him, he is from a Siliguri, Nityananda Pal. I have found out something about him, this person. I don't know he is the same man or a different man. We should find out whether this same man reported in 2022 Siliguri Municipal Corporation election having the name same Nityananda Pal. We search Nityananda Pal. Yes, Nityananda Pal. You see, this is the name of him. Is he the same person, Nityananda Pal, or a different person? We have to find out. He is different or same, we do not know, but he is Nityananda Pal from, I think, BJP ward number 38, and he lost his fight in election to CPM. Second position was AITC, I think, and he stood third. And let us see that's the result or not. List of the candidate. So this is the list of the candidate. This is the ward wise, whatever. We have to find out whether the persons are same or not. But now we will continue with what he is saying.
আর সেই ধরনের কোনো ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচারও ছিল না, যে একটা চক, ডাস্টার, ব্ল্যাকবোর্ড থাকবে, সেই ধরনের কিছু ছিল না। আমি তো 60 জনের মধ্যে বোধহয় 1-2জন ডিএলএড পেয়েছি, বাকিরা কেউ ডিএলএড ছিল না।
Now he is saying that there was no chalk and duster for interview. My goodness, do we need chalk and duster for interviewing or giving aptitude test in the whole world? Anywhere do we need only chalk and duster? And was he alone on the interview bench in the Siliguri? Suppose he was one of the interviewer and was assigned a task to do his job and has not done his, who is here responsible? Whether all the candidates who came to him are responsible for that, or he is responsible for not carrying out his duty or not reporting this problem then by writing or by any other method, which he suddenly after 6 years claiming. He didn't claim it before. We do not know the date of this post. But as far as I know, he didn't claim it before after the interview also in 2000 17 when the interview was taken all over West Bengal. So he reported it in 2023, and after losing he is saying that, oh, this candidate, these candidate who came to me, I did not do proper interview. That means either he was not doing his job properly, so he must be punished for that, or the board there in that position was not have that infrastructure. So those candidates who came to him, or those interviewer who were saying that we do not have the proper infrastructure, must be investigated first, that they are lying or not due to political agenda. We see some people are related to the politics also. The lawyer is from the BJP, people are from the BJP, some people are from other CPI party. So what all these are going is a political agenda or not? Because the CBI is finding the culprits, and the culprits are yet to be caught. The corrupt people must be caught. We are also saying those corrupt people must lost their job. Why we must all lose our job? We can't get that, and it is out of our mind. So we are making this video also.
তো 60 জনের মধ্যে বোধহয় একজন দুজন ডিএলএড পেয়েছি, বাকিরা কেউ ডিএলএড ছিল না।
He is saying that while he was interviewing, কেউ ডিএলএড ছিল না, nobody has done DLED training. That time in 2014 when the vacancy, when everyone was filling the form, it was a rule by NCTE that you do not compulsorily need training. As far as the rules of the NCTE, the board has conducted the examinations and interview. So there is no logic in saying that all the candidates who had passed the TET examination and came out in the merit list must have DLED training. Even the candidates who are filing the writ petitions are untrained also. So there is no logic in that, saying that the candidate who came to his bench were untrained, most of the candidate. Now let us see what is further claim. Let us see his further claim.
সংক্রান্ত গল্পে তা পরিষ্কার।
পরে সেই সিটগুলো আমাদের দেখলাম, হঠাৎ করে মানিক ভট্টাচার্য আসলেন। মানিক ভট্টাচার্য এসে ভেতরে ছিলেন, উনি ইন্টারভিউ শেষ করার পরে আমরা যখন ওই সিটগুলো জমা দেওয়ার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে দেখলাম মানিক ভট্টাচার্য সেই সিটগুলোকে নিয়ে চলে গেলেন।
He is saying that one person named Manik Bhattacharya, after the interview, came and took the seats where the numbers were given. Obviously, you cannot keep those seats with you. They are needed to be listed in the database, and all the interview was going on throughout the West Bengal. From all the places, the interviews seats need to be collected and sent for database entry. Or if Manik Bhattacharya has taken from you unofficially, or that is not correct, then the investigation agency or the court must punish that person, Manik Bhattacharya, or the person who did not took proper interview, provide proper infrastructure, not all the teachers. What is the logic behind that? Next, listen to him further one allegation.
অনেক ছেলে মেয়ে আছে যাদেরকে আমি ব্যক্তিগতভাবে চিনি, তাদেরকে যে নম্বরগুলো দিয়েছি, 2-4 জনের নম্বর তো আমার মনে আছে। আমাদের যে সিটটা আছে পর্ষদ থেকে,
My God, he is right in the video, right in the TV channel, admitting that he personally knew 4 candidates and has given them marks. And remember, even the marks. Do anybody in the world taking interview remember how much marks they have given to a random guy coming to him for the interview? No, he is claiming that he knew 4 candidates whom he have given marks. Let us see what he further claimed.
ব্যক্তিগতভাবে চিনি, তাদেরকে যে নম্বরগুলো দিয়েছি, 2-4 জনের নম্বর তো আমার মনে আছে। আমাদের যে সিটটা আছে পর্ষদ থেকে, আমাদের সিটটাকে ওরা ম্যানিপুলেট করেছে। হয়তো আমরা কাউকে 8 দিয়েছি, সেটা হয়তো তারা 1 করেছে বা 2 করেছে। কাউকে হয়তো 5 দিয়েছি, তারা সেটাকে হয়তো 3 করে দিয়েছে, বা কাউকে 2 দিয়েছে, তাদেরকে হয়তো 8 করে দিয়েছে।
Now everyone can clearly understand from his admission that he knew the few candidates whom he has given higher marks, and he want to claim that he even remember them, their marks also, and probably the board has reduced the marks he have given to them, and the marks of some of the candidates had been increased by the board. He is hypothetically saying that may have done that, you see, but he is claiming that he knew few of the candidates. So how a person can do this? He must be punished for that. We should not be punished for his crime. He has also done a crime. You can see that he is admitting openly in the TV that he knew the candidates and he has given them the higher marks, 8 marks, and also on his bench. And another thing is that in the interview, whenever you go or I go, whoever faces, one person do not take the interview. I don't know why he was only on his table and he was only alone taking the interview. We were faced with 3 persons at one table, which were allotted for the interview. So I think whatever be the numbers that were given by each of the interviewer, average marks were allotted or by any association. This is the process whole of the India. It is going on. One person cannot take interview and give his own wish mark that I know this candidate, I know few 4 candidates or few candidates whom I remember. This is all absurd, hypothetical, and allegation, and also a corruption. This must also be dealt with. Now we are going to see what the lawyer who has filed the case for the candidates who couldn't complete their 2014 TET examination, and later on the TET 2019 they couldn't complete in the interview and couldn't get the job, who filed the who filed a writ petition in the court, claiming that they want to get more chance because they deserve it. They also being untrained want that since 2014 was also for untrained, 2000 later on it should continue for them also. Instead of that, we have seen that these corruption allegations, how it was all foggy, hypothetical, it's all going on. Let us see what he is talking about us.
2014 টেট এবং 2016 প্যানেল নিয়ে সংশয় কাটছে না। এবার পার্শ্ব শিক্ষকদের নম্বর নিয়ে বিতর্ক উস্কে দিলেন আইনজীবী তরুণজ্যোতি তিওয়ারি। সুমন মহাপাত্র আমাদের সঙ্গে রয়েছেন, আমাদের সহকর্মী সুমন।
দেখো, তরুণজ্যোতি তিওয়ারির যে মামলা ছিল সেই মামলার প্রেক্ষিতে 36,000 জনের চাকরি বাতিল হয়েছিল। পরবর্তীকালে তা সংশোধিত হয়ে 32,000 হয়েছে। ডিভিশন বেঞ্চ কিন্তু কোনো প্রকার স্থগিতাদেশ দেয়নি, অর্থাৎ আপহোল্ড করেছে সিঙ্গেল বেঞ্চের ডিসিশনকে।
Initially 36,000 teachers were removed from their post and asked to reappear for the interview. Later number was changed and para teachers were not excluded from the interview. So my ground is that when there was no interview, or as far as your convenient, it was there was no infrastructure for interview. So how the para teachers got interview without infrastructure? Probably because at all places there was infrastructure, at only few places there was lack of intention to take the interview, or infrastructure or politics. Let us further see what it is claimed.
এবং তাদের চাকরি কার্যত প্রশ্নের মুখে। তাদের বক্তব্য ছিল যে তারা যেহেতু পার্শ্ব শিক্ষক হিসেবে জয়েন করেছেন, ফলে তাদের ক্ষেত্রে অ্যাপটিটিউড টেস্ট কোনো গুরুত্বই রাখে না, তাই তাদেরকে এই বাতিল প্রক্রিয়া থেকে দূরে রাখা উচিত। সেই অ্যাপিল তারা করেছিলেন, যদিও বিচারপতি অভিজিৎ গাঙ্গুলি কালকে বলেছেন যে তাদেরকে আলাদা করে অ্যাপিল করতে হবে। এখন তার এখতিয়ার নেই তাদের কাউকে বাদ দেওয়ার এই বাতিল প্রক্রিয়া থেকে। কিন্তু তারপরে আইনজীবী তরুণজ্যোতি তিওয়ারি তিনি কি বলছেন যে এই পার্শ্ব শিক্ষকরা ভগ্নাংশে নম্বর পেয়েছেন, যদিও যে নিয়ম ছিল তাতে অভিজ্ঞতা অনুযায়ী যে নম্বর হতো তার সংখ্যায় হতো এবং তাতে কোনো ভগ্নাংশ আসার কথা ছিল না, অর্থাৎ 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5 এরকম নম্বর তারা পেতে পারতেন, কিন্তু অনেকে পেয়েছেন।
So it is being said that the para teachers who were later on kept away from re-interview, the excuse given was that since they were the para teachers, so there is no need for them to take the aptitude test. And the lawyer is claiming that the para teachers were so qualified that they must have been got the number in whole numbers. Decimal numbers are not suited for the para teachers. This means he want to claim that all the recruitments that has happened prior to 2017-16, the para teachers must have got the number in the whole number, and they have not got any number in the decimal form in the If not so, then all the previous recruitment also must be listed down with their marks, and we will check also that which para teachers and why the para teachers have got whole number, or they have not got the whole numbers, or they have got the number in a fraction decimal. We will check that also, and we will see that then in prior to 2017-16 there was this type of marking was given to the para teacher or not, or is this is absurd that you can say that para teacher cannot get a decimal mark, only the trained non-trained teachers will get interview marks in decimal. So this logic we need to get clarified from all of you also.
তো আজকে ডিভিশন বেঞ্চ স্পষ্ট করে দিয়েছে যে প্রসিডিংস থাকছে, অর্থাৎ পর্ষদ থেকে যে ইন্টারভিউয়ের কথা বলা হয়েছিল সেই ইন্টারভিউয়ের প্রসেস বাতিল করা চলবে না, সেই ইন্টারভিউ হতেই হবে। তরুণজ্যোতি তিওয়ারি মামলার আইনজীবী আমাদের সঙ্গে রয়েছেন। তরুণ, কোথাও গিয়ে কি কিছুটা হলেও প্রমাণিত হলো?
Now the division bench also came out with the same order by the single bench, and we are against that order. We are filing case against this order. Why we are filing the case against this order is simple. As the candidates are claiming that there was no proper interview or proper infrastructure, or the lawyers are claiming so and the media is claiming so, this would have been in front of you as soon as you came out from the interview. You could have known that. You knew it as soon as you gave the interview, but you didn't file any case against that point. Then you waited for long 6 years till you lost the scope to get a job. You didn't came out in merit list. You didn't get any job at any place. Then you sought an option that there was no interview and there should be a re-interview. So when there will be a re-interview, then you have more probability, because it is always probable that sometime you will score 10 out of 10 in an interview, sometime you will score 2 or 1 in an interview. Same person can give interview twice or thrice at a different place and will score different result. So let us see what he further say.
তরুণ, কোথাও গিয়ে কি কিছুটা হলেও প্রমাণিত হলো ডিভিশন বেঞ্চে যে কথাটা তোমরা বারবার বলছিলে অস্বচ্ছতা রয়েছে, সেই একই জিনিস প্রমাণিত হলো ডিভিশন বেঞ্চে?
একদম। প্রথমত এই রায়কে স্বাগত জানাই। হাইকোর্টে দাঁড়িয়ে আছি আমরা, এটা হাইয়েস্ট টেম্পল অফ জাস্টিস অফ দ্য স্টেট। নতমস্তক প্রণাম জানাই হাইকোর্টকে, যে রায়টা ওয়েলকাম জানাচ্ছি আমরা। কারণ কি, আমাদের কন্টেনশন ছিল দুর্নীতি হয়েছে, ফেভার করা হয়েছে, ইন্টারভিউ এবং অ্যাপটিটিউডে বেশি নাম্বার দেওয়া হয়েছে, রিজার্ভেশন রোস্টার ফলো করা হয়নি।
He is saying that দুর্নীতি হয়েছে, নাম্বার বেশি করে দেওয়া হয়েছে। If he knew so, he should provide that evidence in the court, and those candidates who have done the corruption and has their mark been increased, those candidates and those people must only be punished. But he is not saying so in the court, but only saying so in the media that durniti hoyeche means it doesn't means that every teacher, all the panelists are corrupt. Those person who have done the corruption, those teachers or the candidates who have used other methods to get the job must only be punished. Everybody know that. If you know that you have the list prepared, you know everything, then why don't you give the name of those people who have done the corruption? Let us see further what he says.
সবাই ন্যায় পাবে, যারা যোগ্য তারা চাকরি পাবে, যারা অযোগ্য, যারা ফেভার পেয়েছিল, যাদের নাম্বারটা বাড়ানো হয়েছিল, যেমন নেতা, আপনাদের চ্যানেলে আমি দেখেছিলাম নেতা মন্ত্রীর ছেলেদের নাম্বার বেড়ে গেছিল, তারা পাবে।
He is saying in front of media যারা যোগ্য তারা চাকরি পাবে, তারা তো তার চাকরি অলরেডি পেয়ে গেছে, they have got already the job. যারা অযোগ্য, যারা মন্ত্রী নেতাদের যারা ছেলেদের নাম্বার বাড়িয়েছে তারা শাস্তি পাবে। The নেতা মন্ত্রী politicians who wrongly have got their candidates, their son, their daughters, relatives in the job, they will lose the job. Why we are here to lose their job? Why we are being punished along with them? He is telling in front of the TV differently. Maybe he do not have ill intention, but we are losing the job on our side.
করছেন যে আপনি মিথ্যে তথ্য দিচ্ছেন, অস্বচ্ছ তারা নন, তারা পরীক্ষা দিয়েছেন, তারা অ্যাপটিটিউড টেস্ট পর্যন্ত দিয়েছেন।
আমি এক কোথাও বলিনি তারা দুর্নীতি করেছে, আমি না কোর্টে বলেছি না সিঙ্গেল বেঞ্চে বলেছি দুর্নীতি করে, যদি কেউ করে থাকে সেটা হচ্ছে বোর্ড করেছে, মানিক ভট্টাচার্য করেছে, এবং সেটাকে লুকানোর জন্য গৌতম পাল প্রচুর চেষ্টা।
He is saying that he is aware that we have not done any corruptions, and the corruption was done by somebody in the board or panel, whatever, whoever. So he has even not given that statement in the court. But why we are punished, we don't know. You people all have to decide that we are also Joggo, and we are only punished because of the political reason or because of somebody else corruptions. We have not done anything, so why should we be punished? That's why we are fighting for the case. We are not here to prove anyone guilty or prove anyone sadhu or Joggo or Joggo. We are Joggo means eligible candidate. We have got the vote after qualifying the interview, viva, aptitude, all the tests. Then we have got the job. So why we are being punished by taking our jobs? We don't know yet. Initially, the teachers who lost their job by this order was 36,000. Then he came to the court and he filed a petition further that the para teachers were to be excluded from this. Similarly, why don't he go to the court and ask the court only to have the interview of those Ajjogo candidates whom he knew that these are the least of the few Ajjogo or most of the Ajjogo candidates who are the sons and daughter of the politicians and who enter here by a corrupt means as per as his view. They must only apply for go for the interview, and not all the teachers should be punished equally. So we also must have the same advantage as those of the para teachers or other teachers who did not commit the crime. So you are here equating the criminals with the teachers, and then you are punishing them all same, and then you are saying that we are giving you opportunity to reappear for the interview. So this is actually a different matter altogether, it seems. Otherwise somebody might have questioned that, so why everybody will go and get the punishment when the CBI has not yet submit its investigation report and the corruption charges are yet to be found out. The people who are done this corruptions are to be yet punished. So this proceeding may go further on, and we will fight till we get our job back.